Hello, living in Lafayette vlog. The 24th of June 2013. I just woke up from a nap. I worked today. We did two houses. The first one started at 9. I think it took me about a half hour to get there. Technically, it's in Boulder, but it's like one of these. It's like next to Niwot. The whole Front Range is like one big city, dude. It's kind of crazy. I was flying back. I remember I was flying back from like my grandmother's like a birthday or something. Was this in like '96 or something? And I took off. Oh no, I was flying home from Australia in '99, and I took off at night from LA, and I saw the whole nightscape of LA, and then I landed in Denver, and like Denver looked bigger than LA, like the whole Front Range. I started at 9, and I was there like 15 minutes before, and so I was stretching and stuff, and then we did this house, and it was pretty simple. And then strapped my bike up on the roof of their car, and then went up to do this mountain house up in the mountains next to Boulder, and then they drove me back to Niwot because they go to the bank every day, and then I rode back. It took me like 45 minutes or something. But then I had to do daily shopping. I had $20 of stuff. I got another thing of shaving cream, like 6 bars of soap or something like that, or maybe it was 12 bars of soap, a big packet of soap. 2 big things of toothpaste, a bunch of toilet paper, and I think that's it. And then, it's not a good idea to try to talk and yawn at the same time. I experienced with that yesterday, and I had played it again, and I was like, you can't understand anything. So when I yawn, it's better to yawn and then you talk. But after that I went to Burger King, because like in my town here, like where the King Soopers is, there's a McDonald's and there's a Burger King. A couple months ago I got a McDonald's, and I was like, oh fuck it, I got a Burger King. Kind of my philosophy is when you move into a new area of town, it's kind of cool to eat at different places around the neighborhood, and at least once. And I figure since I'm working and I have a little bit more money, I could do that just once, because other than going to Qdoba the other day, like last week, or I haven't gone out to eat like for like months. So anyways, that's a first for me. The danger when you go out to like out to eat, it's you can get addicted to it and then do it again and again. Oh boy, is it expensive, dude. I got a Big Mac meal and it was like $8.50, dude. But I was so tired and like thirsty, the Sprite tastes really good, even though I didn't finish it. I should have brought it back though with me. So I came home, and I think when I finally got home, it was like approaching 4 or something like that. And I sat down and I started working on my timeline. I saw a couple of Young Turks videos, and then I was working on my timeline there on East Asia 0 to 500, and just borders of countries. I like working on the actual timeline now instead of the links, because it's just, God, that links got so freaking tedious. I think I want to wait until I have the whole day off, like on Saturday and Sunday. That's when I'll attack those links again, and I'll just try to listen to other things, and turn it into a project. But it's a lot more enjoyable for me to work on the actual timeline, because I'm actually studying history this way. I mean, it's so fun. I get into this like void of timelessness where I could just work on it forever, and and I can see it coming together, and it's just an amazing experience, dude. But I could not keep my eyes open. I mean, worse than that. I was like straight up passing out and sleeping. So I got in bed and I just slept, closed my eyes and I slept. It's maybe for like a couple hours or something because it's like 6:20 now, and yeah, dude, I was out. So I think I'm like, my body is still accustomizing to riding 20 miles a day, mixed with the window washing, which is pretty good exercise in itself because I'm carrying around like, I'm carrying around a full bucket of water on one arm, and then the other arm I've got like a 2-foot ladder, 6-foot ladder, and then I carry these like 16-foot ladder and a 24-foot ladder, which is heavier, like out in front of me to get upstairs and even in houses and through areas, and then I stand it up and adjusting it and pushing it, and then moving my arms around all day long, and if you're doing that all day long and you're doing that straight off the couch for when you're just sitting on your ass for like 6 months at a time, or 6 months or whatever, or longer, I guess it takes like a couple of weeks to accustom to that. But it's cool that I'm finally getting exercise. I like the life I'm living now with the window washing because I can sit there and concentrate on my my audiobooks. I was doing Gaelic Wars again today. It's so interesting when you listen to the same book over and over and over again because you get to a point where you don't absorb anything else, anything new. Like I only pay attention to certain areas. Like and then blah blah blah. She says like a sentence. And I'm like, oh, I know that one, and then it phases out again. So that's one reason I made my the book of books, where you get all the books that you can listen to for free from Kindle, and then books should be free. Only it has a title, but it also has all of the chapters. Because when you're in the habit of listening to audiobooks, you need a guide. You need little anchor points. Otherwise, you can just it'll just be like lost. When you're spacing out and stuff. So yeah, I wish there were even more anchor books on the Gaelic Wars and stuff. But I think maybe tomorrow I'll listen to something else. I want to do a video about Gaelic Wars, but I wanted to make a good video about it. I wanted to study it. Maybe I'll listen to put even the Wikipedia articles of it up on my MP3 player because I need to. Yeah, I'd like to know the sequence of everything a little bit other. Anyway, yeah. So, anyways, I'm up now. I think I'm gonna work tomorrow too. I have to ride all the way into Boulder, and then back from Niwot. Unless I'll just ride back from Boulder because I don't know if it's any closer from Niwot. But yeah, and then I want to get to the point where I'm riding my bicycle all the time when I'm working on the timeline, and but obviously I don't think it's a good idea yet because I'm still getting back into shape, and and I have to mentally get to this point where I'm not frantic. I have to get to this point, frantic to fix the links on my timeline. I've been for the last few months. I've been in this position where I'm just like, oh no, I have to at least get the links fixed. Feeling like I'm always behind on the timeline. It's not good. It's stupid. It's like ego based or something. But I will. But yeah, dude. Once I get strong enough to ride to work, ride back, or work all day, and then when I'm back here, ride on the bike. And then ride on the bike there while I'm working all day long. When I'm not working, oh my God, I'm going to be fit. I should even go on a couple of bike rides outside because I'll be ready to rock it. Oh, and I think I want to get in the habit of riding, actually going on big rides on the routes and stuff, the popular routes, I can race against other people after work before I even come home. Yeah, tomorrow or tonight, or maybe if I have the time, I want to put my bike rack on my bike. That way I can... because I've been using a fanny pack just to bring my stuff, my lock and stuff. But if I put my rack on, I can put everything back there, and I don't have to have anything strapped on me. And so when I'm riding around, I can just feel like I'm a normal rider. You know what I mean? And I can push myself and ride hard and everything. I wasn't really riding hard today because I had asthma, because I haven't been riding enough so that I don't have asthma when I ride. So then when I'm riding with asthma, I can't push myself, because like the more I push myself, the more I can feel the asthma, and it just doesn't work. It's just this dude passed me today, and he's like, "Where are you going?" I was like, "Going to work." He's like, "Oh, cool, man." This dude on this like racer riding, and then he zoomed away from me on the climb, but it'll make me go way slower too, because I'll be really heavy with all that rack and everything. So there'll be more people who can beat me, which I like, because then I can feel more like I'm racing. You know what I mean? Then I can get like dropped by chicks. I like being beaten by girls. And then I'll be super strong too. Oh my! But yeah, I'm not anywhere near strong now. So I think for the rest of the day, I'll just working on my timeline, man. Just the timeless void of it. Just the simple stuff. Because there's a lot of fill-ins. It's kind of like I'm like a little kid filling in a coloring book. Only I'm loving it. I'm like, oh yay, because I'm learning history as I'm doing that. Anyway, so that's that. That's living in Lafayette vlog. Peace out.